Good afternoon, everyone. We're here in lovely Paramin, the 8th of April 2017, working on a special project for Linguistics 2303 Endangered Languages. We all about documenting Patois and our efforts to hopefully revitalize the language. So, Mr. Romain, we would like to really thank you so much for giving up your time to come with us.
It's my pleasure.
All right.
So, I wanted to know who taught you Patois?
You want the response in English or in Patois? I learned Patois from my grandmother because I really grew up with my grandmother from small. I didn't grow up with my mother. My father died as the first grandchild of my grandmother. I grew up with her. Moi, les vécu bon maman. Depuis petit, seul monde moi connaît comment c'est comment on pas les vécu maman. Tout patois moi apprendre c'est puis comment. Tu qu'à voir moi en boutique, tu qu'à aller au port et puis tu qu'à aller vendre à la place. Moi là et puis ouais tout bagage ça a été fait. Tu as parlé puis moi en patois. C'est comment ça va? Vous connaissez anglais? Vous connaissez anglais? Mais moi je connais ça anglais du moins. Vous voyez moi pour tabac, vous voyez moi pour boubi, vous voyez moi pour sic, vous voyez moi pour chaque bagage vous. C'est à Patois qui t'a parlé du moins. C'est moi je vous rappelle. Voilà. That is your tobacco. All my Patois that I learned is for tobacco. And when I started working, because I didn't have no XCXC and all English, when I left school, I started working with my uncle in the estate. And all his workmen, all his workers in the cocoa estate was old men, Egyptian men, and all their communication, everything was Patois, morning, noon and night. Je vais quitter l'école, je commence à travailler dans mon point application Kako. Et puis tout travail, c'était vieux monde. Et puis c'est Patois tous les jours. La nuit, la journée, tout bagaille, c'est Patois. Manger, tout bagaille. C'est un Patois. Lundi, mardi, mercredi, jeudi, vendredi, samedi, non, on était descendre à vendredi, pour midi, on était quitter le
So, even back then, were you of the opinion that less and less people would like start to speak the language and their...
Yes. Because in those days, in that time, that was early o'clock, that young people was not interested in Patois. They didn't used to teach Patois in school, and you couldn't speak Patois in school. There was no way that I and a friend would be in a class speaking Patois.
It's interesting that we were of the opinion that, it was only the younger kids that did not want to learn Patois, but we actually came across a younger girl, I believe 15, 16 years old, and we asked her, and she said, she had asked her grandfather to teach her, but he didn't want to teach her because that was big people language and that was a secret language. So now we see that, it's not only there, it's both. So do you think that's a major...
That was a setback.
Yes. So do you think that's still the attitude now in terms of,
If I am in a place or in a conversation and it have young people there, sometimes I would tell them what it is I am saying in Patois. There is a guy that lives in a house above where I live. There's a steps here. And like he teaches the little boy Patois to speak Patois. He's going to be about the little boy going to be about 4. And when he passing on one morning, he's saying, good morning, or good day, or good afternoon, if I pass it up, and about that like it. And the father told me that teaching
How you feel about speaking Patois today?
Oh, whatever, sir. I'm just sorry that two or three of my friends. Ah, ça c'est yon c'est nom là.
Okay.
But they believe. Yeah, how I feel about speaking that. Simply, I would say I'm sorry that I have not two or three bad that we could communicate here, talk with, because Patois is a language that, as people say, it's dying. It's a dying language.
As I told the other group, if I hear a conversation, I know what they're saying, right? However, if I am among a group of people who are speaking Patois, I speak because I'm hearing it, so it comes back to me. But I would be able, like, okay, every day I know soleil, lapli katombe, soleil show, and that kind of thing.
What does that mean?
Oh, sorry. Lapli katombe means rain. Lapli tombe. Soleil is sun. When you have thunder, people call l'orage, meaning thunder. All these little things, but like conversation, no. If you're going in the garden, aller à jardin, à tomate, à loyo, that kind of thing. But don't ask me to, And I guess not me alone. I consider myself young still, right? So young people know.
So how did you learn Patois? You seem to learn it passively, you heard people speaking about it. And
When we were small growing up, I remember my mother and my grandfather would talk on a daily basis. Every day they speak, and my sister and I would sit, and they would say go inside. So we would go inside, but we would sit by the door and listen, eavesdrop on their conversation, and that's how we learned the Patois. However, in Paramin, there were homes where the mothers, the parents, spoke Patois only. So the children grew up. People around my age and even younger, they spoke fluent Patois because they grew up with it. Their parents knew no English, so they spoke Patois alone, so the kids spoke the Patois. But some, none at all.
yeah.
So in terms of not knowing Patois to speak, but in English we have proverbs or those traditional phrases like monkey know which tree to climb. Do you know any in Patois?
Well, the same thing, if I hear it, I will know it. Like macaque is monkey, alright? So obviously when I hear the macaque and you hear the words, I know what they're saying. But I can't say it. No. I don't know those phrases. Kenneth was teaching me last week a phrase where he said a ship, a large ship with a small sail goes nowhere. And I'm like, and he said it in Patois, and I'm like completely lost. So I don't.
You said that if you listen or if you talk to someone in Patois, you would know to speak to them, but offhand you wouldn't be able to list out words. Why is that?
Well, remember, it was not it was not language spoken every day to children, right? People would disagree with me. Some people would disagree with me. But in my home, it was not spoken to the children. We learn English. We went to school, we learn English. In some homes, when I say that, I know, I hear people, they disagree with me and they say no. But in my home, that's the way it was. We were not taught the Patois. We were taught to get out when they were speaking the Patois. But it have people who disagree with me. They say they were taught the Patois because their parents did not know English. So they spoke the Patois, they learned it from their parents. And hence the reason why if you go through the village and you talk to people, you will hear people have accents here.
Yeah.
And heavy accents. I hear it. I don't know, maybe I do have an accent also, but I hear people's accent and I'm like, way boy. But I don't know if I have one also, right?
Did you speak to your daughter in Patois?
No. The only thing is like, my daughter is 10 years now, she learn words by, same thing by ear. Because when you're talking, my mother will say, gade bushla, gade zie, gade pie, gade. So soon as you hear gade, soon she walk in, busy doing her business. And if she hear, from child, I'm talking about 2 years old, soon as she hear gade, she used to stop what she doing and so which means she knew what gade means.
Yeah.
Gade means to look. Like if she vexed and she walk in, my mother didn't want her the same thing. She didn't want her to know what she's saying. So she said, oh, that's that gade bushla. And her mouth will be out. You know, gade pie. Look how her foot is growing.
Yeah.
My mother will say, oh God, this child foot growing long. Gade pie. And obviously you're looking at it. Gade zie. The thing is, I know a lot of Patois. Alright? I was sitting here and after I spoke to the first group, I was sitting here and I'm like, wait, but I know plenty Patois, but it's just like to
Get it
get
out.
it at the moment, no. So to get it at the moment, no. To tap into it one time, no. So when I sit and I say, wait, I was telling the other group, I went down to St. Lucia and watching cricket, and I hear all the people talking in Patois, and I say, wait boy, I know plenty Patois. So when St. Lucia's Zooks were batting, and this ball in wah, meaning bat them, wood. So when Trinidad went and bowl, I turn around and I say, Dife achu. So they look at me because I was I'm from Trinidad. So they look at me and it was it's fire in your ass. It's fire in your ass. I remember when I was in school, secondary school, there was this girl and she said, Lasset Vierge, and I like, what's she saying, boy? And then they would say like Jésus, Marie, et puis Joseph, like if something, something awful happened, Jesus, Mary and Joseph, and that was a thing them Catholics say that plenty. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. She said, Jésus, Marie, et puis Joseph. And I like, and she was from Paramin and I'm not from Paramin, so her parents spoke complete Patois, and my parents didn't use to talk the Patois in front of us.
Do you think it could be
Revived.
at this time?
Yes, it can be revived because right here in Paramin, it is like they've started teaching in primary school, like first year infants. In the RC school, they've started teaching first year infants like counting. Obviously, we all know to count in Patois, all those little things. And once they start with the primary schools, and like everything else, you have to teach primary schools not to litter children, primary school children, so when they grow up, it's the same way with languages, whether it be Spanish, French, Hindi, whatever. So they've started here. As well as I find, like in Trinidad and the whole, like all the villages, it's not only Paramin that have Patois speakers. You have it in all remote villages throughout Trinidad. And they can like, well I see in Niue now they're having like Patois Day or Creole Day, and they invite people. But I think like not one day, they should have it like during the year they should have a lot of activities.